things, I get tired trying to do the homework. But this is an area that's right now utilized for bird watchers, equestrians, horse riding, and wildflower photography and so forth. And just looking at what I can see on the plan here, they've got landscape this and that, and a lot of pavement, and I hope that's a great industry and it's useful. I think a lot of us have talked about getting by not allowing the use of any antibiotics in any of our food, but it sounds like that may be what they, if I understood it, part of their purpose, or maybe their main purpose and function. But anyway, part of this land ought to be set aside, just as we've talked about in the parks, trying to do, and not, since we own it right now, leave some of the natural part of it and ask them to not put in red dirt and put turf on top and pretend that that's green space, because it's not functional green space. Keep the natural soil everywhere they can. And when they say landscape, encourage native plants on it. So just leave that natural soil and mow it once in the winter and leave it alone in the summer and have something that we can be proud of here. And catch more water on the property. There's going to be a lot of runoff when you do this much covering of this site. So these are things the city can control in the place we're selling. Today, or yesterday, I got a call early in the morning and was invited to come look at a site. And I was told by the caller that who lives, sounds like pretty close to it, that, well, there are no signs saying that land had even been approved for any kind of earth movement or anything. And it turns out that wasn't the case. And I still haven't had a chance to talk with the city engineers and stuff about what exactly will occur, because this is over off Lewis Road, between Lewis Road and the university there. And it's a big wooded area equivalent to 2 or 3 blocks. And it's got a big old, from post to post, strip taken through those woods. And all they're doing, from the explanation I did hear from people that were associated with it, not the owners, because the owners haven't sold it yet. It's one of those things. But in that case, they're way out ahead of the city by going in there and bulldozing a lot of trees that would qualify for protection and would limit to some degree any large-scale development the way it was handled. But this thing we're talking about here that the city owns, it could have some restrictions on the actual content. I know that'll come up to the planning commission before it is actually created. The plan that's here is not necessarily final. But anyway, I keep asking that we look at all those areas of concern, because we've got a tree ordinance. The one I'm talking about that was violated in the last week or two over there in that direction. It also has hillside steep area that's work's being done on. And all those big trees are laid out. Tree protection, stream side protection. There are 3 identifiable streams run through that area across that strip that's been bulldozed. So, there's just not enough inspectors, and people like the person who called me yesterday morning while I was on my first cup of coffee. But I got over there and started checking it out, and I talked to the people who live around that one. We've got to try to enforce all of those rules. It's a package: wildlife habitat, watershed protection, and trees themselves, and all those things go together. And it's about climate action. There's nothing we can do to save our planet by artificially just reduce our light use. Okay, that'll help. Everything we can do to stop wasting resources. But protecting trees and keeping the natural vegetation in place good soil that people can grow food on as well as beautiful things. That's something that doesn't cost anything, really, except good intentions. Thank you.
Thank you, Albert.